Hello everyone, happy Mindful Monday. It's Jay coming live from Ontario, Canada. Happy Mindful Monday, everybody. So glad to be back. If you don't know me and you're watching me for the first time, my name is Jay Way and I live here in Ontario. I have my online business that I've been doing for almost 4 years. I was an educator for many, many years. I still am. I still work. Well, I'm semi-retired because I resigned from teaching because of my business. This online business has been a life changer, and but I still teach the odd time a course here and there at the college. So, but this is my way of giving back. So the reason why I do mindfulness and mindset is because it has changed my life. It helps me in business. It helps me in my life in general for myself. And if anything that I learn, I can pass it along, and that is my goal. So if it helps one person, that is why I do it. Sorry, this is a little wonky this morning. Okay, well, I thought I'd talk about, sorry, my phone's this way, so I'm always used to looking over here. And now that we have to put our phone upwards, I gotta look up here. So, but I thought I'd talk about mindfulness, mindset, and with the upcoming holidays. So Christmas isn't that far around the corner, and it can be, an overwhelming, stressful, anxious time for a lot of people. And but fear not. Today I want to look at the power of mindfulness and really how it can transform your holiday experience into something with joy and gratitude and peace. So let's look at a few things that, holidays can bring around a mix of emotions, especially when we're around family or people that we love. From gift shopping to family gatherings and everything in between. And it's a lot to handle for some people. And good morning, Charlie. Understanding the source of the stress is really the first step in managing it effectively. So take a moment, reflect on what aspects of the holidays that give you stress. What are they? Maybe it's just driving long distances to get somewhere. Maybe it's just, being with that family member. What causes you stress over the holidays? Perhaps it's maybe not enough money to buy what you need to buy. Maybe you're hosting for the first time and it causes a lot of stress. So, maybe it's the pressure of finding that perfect gift. Our family has decided to really just be together, and that's our gifts to each other. All the nieces and nephews are in their 20s and 30s, and it gets to the point where, it's just better to be around each other. And so there's no stress of, buying that perfect gift. But, there's lots of family dynamics that go on, and it's just the sheer busyness, like in the malls and things like that. So, at the core, mindfulness is really, as you know, being in the present moment and without judgment. And it's a powerful tool that allows us to appreciate the beauty here and now, right? Rather than getting lost in the stress of what's to come. I think people get too overwhelmed with those things. So take a deep breath, inhale, breathe out. I think we should be breathing more. I used to teach my kinders that all the time, but us as adults, we really need to take that time to stop and breathe when we need to. And mindfulness starts with something as simple as paying attention to your breath. I know when they were taking my drainage tubes, what did the nurse say? Breathe in and breathe out. And it's so true. It makes a huge difference with those stressful times in our lives. So here's just a few quick tips of mindfulness exercises that are going to help you in your daily routine and through the holidays. Okay. So, and they're very simple, but I know people sometimes think simple is not good enough. It is when I tell you. So take a few minutes each day and focus on your breath. Each day, start to focus on, what's your breathing like when you do get in those stressful situations. Okay. Inhale for the count of 4. Right? So you're going to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it for 4, and then exhale for 4. Okay? This helps you ground you. It grounds you in the present moment. It makes everything stop, and you just boom, you're right here. A lot of people write things down. I do sometimes, but in the morning, 5 things that you're grateful for. And what that's going to do, it's going to train your brain to think of the good things, right? Be thankful for what you have. It may not be a whole lot, but be thankful for what you have, because I will tell you, your life will change because you're not dwelling on the negative. And it will start your day off in the right. I know when I don't start like that, my day does not go the same. So we want to rewire our brains to, be in the positive, being thankful, and those things will shift your focus and really help you look at the positive aspects of your life. We all have crappy things that happen every day. That's life, right? Stressful things happen in the holidays. Things happen in a moment, but learning to shift your focus to the positive will definitely, and I will tell you 100%, change things for you. So here's some little mindfulness tips through the holiday season. Oh, hey, Natalie. Oh, thank you. I see the surgeon today, so I get to drive for the first time after 2 weeks. So I'm excited about that. So gift giving. Instead of stressing over finding the perfect gift, focus on the joy of just giving, right? Consider gifts that create experiences or memories than that material possession, right? Like, my parents, what do they need? They don't need anything. So we try to give them things, experiences, whether it's, my mom going for a pedicure or things like that. So, at family gatherings, practice that compassionate listening. Are you in that mindfulness state when you're with your family? And I get it. There's some family who might not want to be in the mindfulness state, but are you practicing that compassionate listening? I find, when people even just meet each other, just not even family, just friends, are you really savoring that moment? A lot of people either go for walks or meet people and they don't even know what they just were doing. So really practice that listening skills. And when disagreements arise, when families get together, my family's pretty big, take a moment before responding. Allow mindfulness to guide and refocus you. Okay, don't sweat the small stuff. Like a mirror with the stuff. Yeah, exactly. Well, they don't have to go up; they just have to dig it out of my stomach. So I hope they get the last one out. That'll be great. Hi, Brian from Calgary. So mindfulness can take many forms, and there's lots of actions to really incorporate in your holiday routine. So here are more examples of mindfulness practices. These have helped me. So just little mindful eating. So in the holiday, when you have that beautiful meal there, savor each bite slowly. I know some people just wolf it down. I was that person years ago. I never really enjoyed anything, really. And, taking that bite slowly, paying attention to the flavors and the textures. Good morning, Harjeet. And the smells of the food. And you might say, Jay, what are you losing your... No, mindful eating helps you be in the mindfulness state. So mindfulness is in the moment. So these are tips to help you train your brain for mindfulness. Okay, so mindful eating is another one. Put down that fork between bites, perhaps. Take a mindful stroll through the winter, and through the snow, the wonderland. Go out and see the lights in your neighborhood. Okay, pay attention to the sights and the sounds and the sensations around you, no matter where you are. Pay attention to it. Even if you focus on one song, one instrument, one voice, it gets your mind training to be in that mindfulness state. Feel the crunch of the snow beneath your boot, right? Feel the cool breeze. Instead of rushing through the holiday decorating, take it one step at a time. Use decorating as an opportunity to create peaceful and joyful environment, right? You'd be here, but you'd be outside, but it's pouring rain. Get an umbrella. Go listen to the rain on the umbrella. It's a cool experience. I take Charlie rain, shine, snow at night because it's different experiences each time. But you don't have to. But that's the teacher in me saying outside for recess. So digital detox. Designate those specific times to unplug and reflect on what you're grateful for. That's a hard one for me. I work online. My phone is attached to my hand pretty much. But, setting that set aside that time for family and friends, it's really important. It could be the warmth of your home, the laughter of your family, the kindness of your friends. Express the gratitude either silently or through a journal. Have those moments of breathing space throughout the day. You might need them when you're around family. I don't know, but create intentional moments of breathing space throughout the day. Step away from the hustle and bustle. Okay. Refocus during the busy times. How about some random acts of kindness? It should be all year round, but practice mindfulness by performing an act of kindness, whether it's to open a door for someone, smile at someone, talk to someone, buy their coffee. I don't know. Just think of things that, practicing that act of kindness. There's so many ways to be kind without even paying for anything. There's so many things. It could be as simple as offering a hand or a simple message to someone. So being present and compassionate in your actions, that's going to help you with your mindfulness spirit. And then even mindful gift wrapping. I'm kind of gone to the bag and the tissue paper, but I do wrap things. Turn the act of wrapping into a mindfulness exercise. Feel the texture of the wrapping paper, listening to the sound of the tape as you're taping each package. That is being in the moment. And there's simple things that you can do so that you can start to enjoy all those miracles around you that are given to you every day once you're in that positive mindset. I'm telling you, it's a mind-blown changer. And, I would never go back the way I was. I'll tell you that. So it transforms maybe a stressful task because I'm not a big, I don't have kids, but people that have lots of kids and have to wrap a whole bunch of gifts. Here's a tip actually, and you might laugh at me, but especially for stocking things, when they're all little things, get tin foil. It's shiny, it's silver, you can recycle it afterwards, and you don't have to use tape or scissors. Try it. It's pretty cool. And it wraps over every type of shape there is. Done. Shiny. Put a bow on it. There's your tip there. It's helped me in so many ways. People go, tin foil? But it's silver. It's shiny. What else? Anyways, it definitely helps. So, just be, take the stress out of things, right? Look at things a little bit different this holiday season. Mindfulness, listening to music. My goodness, music. If I didn't have music every day, tune in mindfully, right? The lyrics, the instruments, the overall mood of the song. Get up and dance, right? Take each moment, reflecting on each day. That's a simple thing to do. Acknowledge challenges with joys, but without judgment. You're going to get challenges. Things aren't going to go perfect every single day. Why would they? That's not life. But how are you going to deal with them? Right? Are you going to be all stressed and anxiety and go down the rabbit hole of negative and depression and because nothing's going right? No. Train your brain to steer yourself away from that and be positive, right? Be thankful, okay? It will change the way you think. And the neurons will go deeper and deeper. They won't be a trickle. You'll be causing like from a trickle to a stream to a lake or a waterfall. That's how powerful the brain is, and that's how much power you have over your thoughts, over the people that you hang out with. Living with a negative person is not a fun thing, right? So, or being around people that are negative slimers. So it's really important that you look at where you are in life, what you need for yourself. And, mindfulness is bringing attention to that present moment. So just remember that. Feel free, to take time out if you need to. Take that breath. Go for a walk. Do what you need to do, okay? Thanks everyone for coming today and watching the replay. You guys rock. I don't have any quotes today. I kind of goofed. I thought I had them saved and I don't. But I'm going to give you one quote that's right up on my chalkboard right now. Start each day with a grateful heart. It's simple. It will start changing your life in so many ways. You know, we can't control what happens. We can't control what happens in the future. So be in the now. This is your reality right now. And so enjoy that. I hope to see you guys next week. And, thanks, Jonathan. Yeah, so wish me well. I'm going to head off. Well, I'm not yet, soon, but I'm going to drive for the first time after a couple weeks and down to the city and hopefully see the surgeon and get going with things. But anyways, have a good day, everybody. Ciao, and we'll talk to you guys soon.